Yeah, good evening, Goa. This is Michael Ferns. Today, basically, I'm sitting over here at the Mall de Goa in Porvory, and I was basically very disappointed, to see that there is no change that we can see happening in Goa, for Goans, for the citizens, for the taxpayers. I see absolutely no change happening because I feel that the shameless attitudes, the shameless lifestyles that we have been leading is not leaving us. It is like a virus. It is like a plague, which clings on to us. I think till the day we die. I think the when I look at the scenario of what is happening now just before the elections, how these people, how these viruses that is coming out from different places, in different forms, how they are coming in just in one thing in their mind, you know, to fool the people and to destroy our state of Goa, to destroy the country, and loot the taxpayers of their hard-earned money, which we are contributing towards the upkeep and the betterment of our country and the betterment of our state of Goa. But we are voting for the people that are totally heartless and dead in the heart. This is exactly what we are doing. We are encouraging it. We are to be blamed for it. Look at the prices that are going up and up. We have been voicing our opinions. It's not that we have not been voicing our opinions. It's not that we are not expressing our feelings as taxpayers. We feel, of the increase of taxes on everything, petrol, on groceries, on food stuff, on you name it, vegetables. People, for their daily living, they are paying such exorbitant taxes. You can't go to a restaurant to even have a meal. You're paying such huge sums of amounts in capital gain tax and entertainment tax. Can anybody entertain themselves by coming and having a meal in a restaurant? I really don't understand the logic behind all this. And look at the taxes that have been imposed on petrol, on diesel. Okay, the landing cost, okay, of petrol and diesel is barely, is barely 25%, but the taxes that the government is imposing is over 30, 40, 50%. I mean, come on. Don't what's wrong with these people? You see, the problem is that all these people who have been elected by us, for them it makes no difference because they're getting everything free of charge. Their entire life is nothing but at the cost of the common man, at the cost of taxpayers. Over and above that, they are leading a lavish life. Their families are leading a lavish life. Crores and crores and hundreds of crores of rupees have been stashed up in different bank accounts around the world for them. They have got properties, in Dubai, they've got properties in the UK, they've got properties in Canada, they've got properties everywhere in the world, my brothers and sisters. And we shameless people are voting for those same people, and they keep instigating us on religion. They keep instigating us on caste. They keep instigating us on all these languages and all these kind of nonsense. And what do we do at the end of the day? We are the ones for the next 5 years, when you elect these criminals, these heartless criminals, ungodly people, that we keep time and again, voting for these same people. Okay, we keep voting for the same people. They give the same promises, they give the same lies, they never keep up to their things. But look at us, we are so shameless, we voters. Look at us. You'll actually believe, and the supporters, the people that are supporting these politicians, in the hundreds, They're following these people. What do they get at the end of the day? At the end of the day, what do they get? Please tell me. A little petrol expense, a little food expense, okay? And they give up their entire day, their entire time for them. For what? To make their careers, the politicians' careers. Look at us. We are struggling in police stations. We are struggling in government offices. We are struggling in the courts. We are struggling everywhere in the panchayats. Everywhere we are the ones who are suffering. Not them. They are leading a lavish life on our cost. Why can't we understand this? Please, if you have to vote, vote for a person that doesn't come to your doorstep. Vote for a person that doesn't give you false promises. Vote for a person who is a working man, who will work for you and who will work for himself with the salary that they get by the government. Not by bribes, not by kickbacks, not by corruption, not by cheating. You know, when is this going to stop? I thought this pandemic that hit the entire world, I thought that God, would put some fear into us. That fear is gone. There was a fear. There was a fear for a little time, but that fear is gone. Why? Because these politicians have manipulated the entire system. Okay? Why? For their own benefits. They've opened up everything. The corona has not vanished from this country. The corona has not vanished from the world, but it is still going on. And these people are encouraging and allowing people to come and to come on holidays, people want to unwind. You see, people want to unwind. So they don't know, they believe in the government. Okay, the borders are open, so let's go across Goa. Come on, Goa has become like one doormat for every state, for every country. It's become a doormat. Wipe your dirt over here, leave all your mess over here and move on. And infect the other people in your states of Goa. Come on. Don't we have God in our lives? Don't we fear God, the voters? Please vote for a person that will work for the state of Goa. Please work for a person who will work for the public, for the people, who will reduce on taxes, who will work and bring up strategies, okay, to improve the life, the lifestyle of the common man who are working so hard to make their ends meet. There are people that are starving. There are senior citizens who don't even have money to buy their medicines. Forget food. Oh, I would say the opposite way. They don't have money for food, forget medicines. Because even for them to have the medicines, they need to eat food first. Where is God in our lives? You please tell me, my brothers and sisters. You please tell me. I want to know. I need some answers. Come on, you guys need to give me some answers as voters. You all are the people who are making these people 5 years. You are the ones who are giving them that authority, to speak for us, to make decisions for us. And what decisions are they making? They are making decisions for themselves. They are making decisions to only improve their standard of living, to make money for themselves in crores and hundreds of crores of rupees. They'll come and they'll pay you 5,000, 10,000, 2,000, 100 rupees. They will come and they'll give you in your hands during the time of elections. They'll give you some ration, they will give you some goodies, they'll give you some food only at the time of elections. And then after that, my brothers and sisters, they are looting us 1,000,000 times over. All that money that they are making on bribes, all the money they are making on kickbacks, on the big contractors, on builders. Can you tell me, you as a Goan, you as a common man, can you afford to buy an apartment for you in this world today? Can you? How can you? Because it's not the fault of the builders. It is the fault of our authorities who are putting such huge bribes they are asking for from these people, huge things in licenses, making it so difficult for these builders. Obviously the money has to come from the common man. It is okay for people from Delhi, it's okay for people from Madras, it's okay for people from Bangalore and other rich states, Mumbai. Okay, they've got all the black money in the world. So they're coming and buying huge lands from us Goans at cheap prices. And we are selling like fools. We need to end this. To end this, my friends, my brothers and sisters, we need to elect the right people. We need to elect a common man. We need to elect a worker. not a politician or a businessman or a corrupt person. All these politicians are involved. Every wrong, every corruption is headed by a politician. Every bar, every nightclub, every restaurant, every drug hubs, is all by this mafia called the political mafia. Now, when are we going to understand our lives, our children's lives are at stake? Why can't we understand this? Why do I have to keep coming and drilling it into your heads? And still I see hundreds of people going behind these politicians to support them. You all are not going to get anything. I'm talking to you supporters. You all are not going to get anything from these politicians. They'll only use you. They'll make you talk. They'll bring you on the dais, because if you're a person who has the people, they'll call you. They'll make you sit with them. They'll make you talk for them, for their own careers, not for your children, not for our people, not for our citizens. My brothers and sisters, no, it is only for themselves. Keep this in mind. Keep this when you are voting, and please vote for a common man. Please, if you are coming from a particular constituency, okay, identify a good man, identify good people. Go 100 people instead of going and supporting these corrupt politicians. You 100 people, even 50 people, go to this person's house and say, we want you to contest, we will support you. Do that. If you don't do that, my brothers and sisters, Goa and our state, our country is going to go in the hands of evil, corrupt people that it is already in. And they are so shameless. They have lost all their shame. They have no shame left at all. They have no God left at all. For them, money is their God. I'm saying this again. I beg you, please, please, find a person in your constituency. Find a person in your constituency. Okay? A good person, a good human being, a good social worker, or whoever that you feel is a decent man, who's God-fearing, who will work for the people. Go approach him. Beg of him if you have to as a voter, and tell him, please come and contest, please come and file your nomination and come and support us. We will support you, because we know that you will work for the people. You will work for Goa, to save Goa and the Goans and the citizens of Goa. My brothers and sisters, this is my one request. I beg you, this is our chance. We have 2 months left. Okay? Now they will come. You are the most important person now in this world for them, for these politicians. Why? Because your vote counts. Your vote counts. Don't sell the future of your children. Don't sell the future of your state of Goa. Don't sell your country, especially to these criminals, these heartless criminals. Look at the kind of money that people are paying for education for their children. Even to get admitted in a college, crores of rupees. People are selling their homes. People are selling their land just to give a proper, a decent future, a good education for their children. Why can't the government support education? Like in other countries it is happening. In other countries, the education is free. Why can't it be in this country? Education is the root of the future of our country, the future of our children. Over here we are having uneducated people. People with no degree, people who have not even done their higher secondary, who have not even done their 10th standard. They are becoming ministers in the central government, that too. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with the educated lot of us that is over here in our country? I'm so sorry. I'm sick and tired of speaking to you people, and trying to make some sense, and trying to make you all aware of what is happening in this country and what is happening in this world. We, the voters, the parents, we are the ones who are destroying the future of our children. We are destroying the future of our country. Okay? And we are eliminating God from our lives. I hope God puts prevail some sense into you people when you all are voting, Okay, and if you'll have to take that extra step for the sake of your children and for the sake of your state of Goa and for your country and for God, okay, take that extra step, go and identify that person, gather up a whole lot of 50, 60, 100 people, go and approach that good man and tell him to contest in this coming up elections as an independent if it has to be, and support that person. Thank you and Jai Hind.